The Shanghai Disney Resort is an under-construction theme resort by Walt Disney Parks and Resorts. This is the first Disney park in mainland China and the second within the Greater China region, the other being the existing Hong Kong Disneyland. Phase 1 of the resort's development will feature a Disneyland-style park, Shanghai Disneyland, an entertainment district, 2 themed hotels, recreational facilities, a lake and associated parking and transportation hubs. Additional phases will see the development of 2 additional theme parks at the resort. The site will cover 963 acres in Pudong, Shanghai, or approximately 3 times the size of the Hong Kong Disneyland Park, at a cost of 24.5 billion yuan for the new theme park and an additional 4.5 billion yuan to build other aspects of the resort. 43% of the resort will be owned by the Walt Disney Company and the remaining 57% will be owned by the Shanghai Shendi Group, itself a joint venture of 3 companies owned by the Shanghai government. Project application report for the resort was approved by the Chinese government on November 4, 2009. In February 2015, Disney announced that the resort would be opening in spring 2016, ending speculation that the resort would be ready within 2015. The exact opening date has not yet been announced, however Disney CEO Bob Iger has stated that the official date will be announced in early 2015. History: in 2000, 2002, 2003, it was rumored that the construction of a park known as Shanghai Disneyland would begin in 2005, and be completed in 2014. This was originally denied by Hong Kong International Theme Parks President Bill Ernest. On December 5, 2007, the assessment agency reported that construction of Shanghai Disneyland would start after the Expo 2010 Shanghai, China, with an investment amounting to 40 billion yuan. On March 7, 2008, Mingpao Daily News reported that Disney's first choice for construction was in Pudong, Shanghai. November 1, 2009, while attending the 21st session of the International Business Leaders Advisory Council, Han Zheng, mayor of Shanghai said, in response to the media's questions, Shanghai municipal government will, in the near future, convene a special press conference to release the latest information and to answer your questions. Some people say that the Shanghai Disneyland project was approved in October 2009, but due to the low-key style of the Shanghai municipal government, and the need to fine-tune details between the 2 sides, as well as the need to change the 4 regulations, so subject to 100% to determine the rear will be publicly announced. At 8:30 on November 4, 2009, an announcement, authorized by the Shanghai Municipal Government Press Office, was made. Shanghai Disneyland project application report has been approved by the relevant state departments. Estimated total investment of 24.4 billion renminbi. Land near the proposed production site increased in value dramatically after the announcement was made. January 18, 2011, a mainland government official confirmed that Shanghai Disneyland, which is scheduled now to open in 2015, will be 2 to 3 times the size of Hong Kong Disneyland and will eventually contain 3 theme parks. Speculation is that these 3 theme parks will include parks based on Magic Kingdom, Epcot and Animal Kingdom. April 7, 2011, groundbreaking begins at the Shanghai Disneyland Resort site. April 28, 2014, Disney CEO Bob Iger announced an extra $800 million investment that will be spent to add additional rides and entertainment by opening day, bringing the total budget to $5.5 billion. Construction. Major construction work started on April 8, 2011, targeting a 2016 spring opening. The resort is planned to cover an area of 4 kilometers to 988 acres. It is expected to cost 25 billion RMB. The problem is financed by several large Chinese state-owned enterprises in Shanghai forming a joint venture with the Walt Disney Company. The Oriental Land Company has not confirmed any connection to this venture with Disney on the Shanghai Disneyland project. The first phase of the project will be to the south of Hongli area, an area in Chuansha Town, the southeast suburbs of Shanghai's Pudong area. The second phase will extend further southwest, an urban developer from Shanghai stated. but there has been some information showing that the construction is hugely unqualified of Walt Disney's standard. 7 Dwarf Mine Train will even go through a totally rebuilt. Attractions and features. Shanghai Disneyland. Like most other Disney resorts around the world, Shanghai Disneyland Resort will feature a flagship park called Shanghai Disneyland. The park will be built in a style similar to Disney's other Magic Kingdom-style parks. It will contain numerous themed lands. One of the aims of this problem is to combine Disney stories and their characters with attractions that are specifically designed for Chinese guests. An interactive castle called Enchanted Storybook Castle will be constructed at the center of the park that will offer performances. It will be the largest of all Disney castles. Other large-scale venues will also be created. Hotels. The resort will also have 2 themed hotels. The Shanghai Disneyland Hotel will have 420 rooms and offer a free water taxi service across the Wishing Star Lake to the theme park. The Toy Story Hotel, with 800 rooms, will also feature the Sunnyside Cafe, which is decorated with Chinese-style kites flown by Disney characters. Disneytown. The Disneytown area features large venues for retail shopping, dining, and entertainment. Management structure. The resort's management structure consists of 3 companies: Shanghai International Theme Park Company Limited, 43% owned by Disney, 57% owned by Shanghai Shendi Group, ownership company for theme parks within the resort, Shanghai International Theme Park and Resort Management Company Limited, 70% owned by Disney, 30% owned by Shanghai Shendi Group, manages the resort as a whole as well as the project to develop it. On behalf of the ownership companies, Shanghai Shendi Group itself comprises 3 companies: Shanghai Luzhui Company Limited, Shanghai Radio, Film and Television Development Company Limited, Jinjiang International Group Holding Company. References. External links: Shanghai Disney Resort official website, Lu, Joy. Shanghai Disneyland No Threat to HK. China Daily. Barbiza, David. Barnes, Brooks. Disney plans lavish park in Shanghai. The New York Times.